what it is, everyone. This is Star Model 7 This is gonna be my thoughts, reviews, and just I guess mini rant about chapter 1044 of One Piece, War of Liberation. Alright, I know with the fandom, a lot of people is loving this. A lot of people is like, going ape shit. Like, I get it. I get it. But me, I'm kind of like cross, and I'll explain why. I'll explain the part that what I don't like about it. All right, Luffy's fruit being known as mythological zone type fruit. The Gorosei knew about it. They said the world government been chasing this for about 800 years, right? But this man been causing problems within this whole One Piece story since the beginning, right? He's always saying Gomu Gomu this, Gomu Gomu that. Nobody from the Gorosei was like, well, why is this guy called Straw Hat have these different attacks? Every person he fights and them join him and things like that. So it's like you guys have the history, you guys have the myth and lore about his fruit. But Luffy's the kind of person, he don't do anything like on a sneaky tip. He does everything out in the open. So for me to see him, out and about, especially after Marineford, when he took that picture saying to the rest of Straw Hats, meet up in 2 years, 2 days type of thing. How you guys not put the hit out? Like the first time they actually put the hit out on Luffy is when he's fighting against Kaido. It's like already at that point, he's a ball of wings, his devil fruit. It's a little bit too late for that. So I was like, okay. And then the whole time they said that, oh, it was a parameter type, it was a parameter type. So you guys lied and said his fruit was a parameter type. Damn well knowing you guys know it's a zone type. And he's known as a parameter type user, but you see he's stretching and things like that. You know the build of his fruit. You guys know everything about it. You knew the model type and all that more than he does. And you guys just let that rock out. Now, what I did like about this chapter, the lore about zone type users have a mind of their own. They pick their user. I think that's pretty badass. Luffy reawakening is kind of giving everybody inspiration. That's also part of the Devil Fruit powers, I believe, too. The smiles and things like that. But I can't really give it a rating because, like I said, I'm kind of starting to see what Oda does with next chapter and things like that. Because originally I was kind of like, this is stupid. This is stupid. Because like the whole tune physics, and when you think about it, as a One Piece fan, Oda, he's a big fan of like watching, media and things like that. So I think about like the old school cartoons like the Bugs Bunnies and the Mickey Mouse stuff, even like stuff like Roger Rabbit, the Toon World physics and things like that. I get it. And I guess Oda's a Yu-Gi-Oh fan with Toon World, like I said, like that's why I took like an extra day to like release this video and things like that, just to get a different scope. Like I said, originally I was gonna have like a whole rant and just gonna be like, yo, this is stupid. Oda dropped the ball on this one. He jumped the shark. If you guys know Happy Days, you guys know that reference and things like that. I was like not feeling this chapter at all. But after like reading it, talking with friends, family, it's grown on me. And it makes sense because if you look at how Oda does the jokes and, stuff with Brooke and things like that, it's always been about the hee ha ha, tongue in cheek type of stuff. So for anyone that was like me, initially, that wasn't a fan of this pretty much was foreshadowed. This pretty much was foreshadowed. It's gonna take a little getting used to. Design wise, I'm cool with the design wise. Design wise, I'm cool with it. It kind of reminds me of like a goofy, like chowder version of Super Saiyan. If the hair is blonde, but that's how I was kind of getting. I was kind of thinking of like a chowder, like Kids Next Door, ones like really silly cartoons did a version of Super Saiyan. That's what this kind of remind me of. But like I said, like this is like more of like just the thought part of it. Definitely seeing Luffy laughing and cracking jokes and things like that. I don't see him killing Kaido, which we all know he's not gonna kill Kaido. But I think it's gonna be more of a now that it's known that he is Joy Boy, I can see Kaido becoming a fan of his and maybe do like a Bon Clay type of shit, sacrifice himself for him to move forward. I don't know, because like even that one panel when you see Kyle say, I apologize about the last guy, I want to fight you up front. Just seeing Kyle like, that darker shade and he's kind of like looking down like he's embarrassed, like, I apologize about that last guy. Like, I wasn't trying to cheat you. I'm trying to have like a legit fight with you. It kind of shows like a different perspective of Kaido, where Kyle may not truly be defeated by Luffy. I think I can see him kind of like not giving up, but like the Katakuri, have like a good fight with him, enjoying it, and like, you know what, you won, you beat me outright. He's not gonna do about it. Like he's not coming off like a typical villain. I could see like Oda kind of like flipping the script from making him to like a like I said like a category kind of like ally type of thing. But since he is a Yonko and the old generation have to go, I can see him sacrificing himself for Luffy. Um, if that doesn't happen, I could see maybe this Nika transformation have like a shorter time limit than like with Gear 4, because obviously this is his first time using it, so it shouldn't be able to last as long as Gear 4. So I could see him like passing out whatever, and then maybe like Zoro, Sanji, or somebody else helping Luffy to defeat Kaido. Because me personally, I think um, Luffy beating Kaido 1-on-1 will be okay, but for the myth and lore of Kaido, like on a one-on-one fight, always bet on Kaido. I feel somebody should come in and help Luffy out, because Luffy will get the W, right? But then at the same time, you still keep a Kaido's myth and lore about in a one-on-one fight, always bet on Kaido. So I think like Oda will probably, because we see Sanji's up, Zoro was pretty much out of it. I could see, like I said, I could definitely see like Zoro, Sanji coming in, because they are the wings of the future Pirate Kings. I could definitely see them coming in, helping Luffy out and things like that. Um, but yeah, like I said, mixed feelings with the chapter. Like I said, I don't have a rating score this week. I'm gonna wait to see like what Oda give us next week and things like that. But like I said, originally I was on some like, yo, this is terrible. This is bad. And I see a lot of people was talking about like the swirl eyebrows and saying like, oh, he's related to Sanji, because because Sanji had the Lunarian DNA, right? That's already been established. We already know that's true. So I'm thinking all the old gods of the One Piece world all had like those feature of like the swirl eyebrows. Because I think like, what is it with there's like the Japanese Mikos, like the priestess or something like that. They had to wear eyebrows, but they shave all the eyebrows and had like just like the little dots, like the little circle dot eyebrows. So I figured Oda took that, because those people, because Mikos considered like holy beings and things like that. I think he took like the swirl dots and just added like the longer eyebrows like that. So this way, it's representing like old school Japanese little mini eyebrows with the little curl. So that's how he got the Sanji, and the resident villain smokes. And since Nika is a god, and now we know like in One Piece anything is possible, because if Nika's a god and Luffy has that fruit, god fruit, and then Sengoku got Buddha's fruit, that means Thor, Odin, the rest of these like mythological creatures and gods or whatever myth and lore is plausible. Because like I said, we got a Phoenix, we got a dragon, Buddha, Nika. So pretty much any god you could think of in our world pretty much would exist in the One Piece world. But yeah, like I said, this chapter was good in the sense of like myth and lore, um, and world building. Like how, like I said, how zone type fruits choose a user. That's one thing. Luffy inspiring people, creating smiles and things like that. Him being able to stretch and do like Gear 3 type of attacks without blowing up. But we kind of knew that when he went against Urashima and the beginning of Wano. So we seen like, not thinking about that, not me just saying that, was Luffy already kind of in awakening mode, because when he goes Gear 3, he always got to blow air into his bones. But when he was doing that sumo fight against Urashima, his hand just grew and he just went straight attack. Matter of fact, yeah, since he's been in Wano, anytime he did like a big fist attack, I don't think he ever really blew into his bones. I think he just did it. Yeah, so maybe Luffy was already surely but slowly waking up, his devil fruit. So maybe Oda was giving us little bits and pieces here and there of Luffy. Like I said, because like I'm doing this kind of like, I always do these videos raw and shit like that, but like this is like even more raw, more impromptu than normal. But yeah, um, yeah, that's definitely have to check more into that. I apologize. Like, I'm in my own zone. This thing. I apologize, guys. But like, comment, subscribe down below. Let me guys know what you thought about the chapter. I'm always open for discussions. Doesn't matter whether you think I was wrong about it, you think I should be more hype about it, think I shouldn't have been. You agree with me. Like, are you in the same boat as me? Was like you're kind of like on both sides of the fence. But so I'm all 718. You guys know what I'm saying. Let's have a conversation, y'all. I'm out.